Hey, how's it going? This is Robin Williams from therealrobinwilliams.com, and if you're watching this video, you're probably looking at how to build a message in Aweber. So fear not, it's going to be really simple, really easy, and fun. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and bring up Aweber. Just log into your Aweber account, and I will tell you a warning before we even start. Depending on how many lists you have. If you only have one list, you don't have to worry about it. But if you have more than one list, once you log into Aweber, depending on what list you left off, you'll probably be using that list to build your message. So be careful and make sure you're talking to the right people. If you have different lists for different reasons, then you want to make sure you're talking to the right folks. And if you created your message already that quick, don't worry, you'll be able to change it at the end. I'll go over that as well. You'll be able to change who you're talking to at the end. So I'll just go ahead and change this to a list that I know doesn't work or there's no one on it. It's just a test list. So now I'm able to market to these folks that's on the weekly tips. Here you'll just see a quick button to create a message. Most of the time you'll come in here, you'll be able to create a message. I use drag and drop email builder. I suggest that you use it. However, if you prefer plain text or HTML, that's cool. Once you go into the message, everything is really simple. You want to start off with your subject, and you can also personalize it. So if you want to use a person's first name, full name, this is stuff that is coded to your subscriber. So if you collected their first name for the majority of folks, then you could utilize your first name or the first name code and just put a message here. So I'll just, let's see, your weekly marketing tips enclosed. And depending on how long the message is, you know, people may not see all of it, but it's your weekly marketing tips. All of that's personalized. You just want to make it make sense. You could do the same here. So it already has some text in here with the first name. You can delete it if you want. And if you need to add more personalization down here or throughout the body, all you have to do is put the cursor where you want it to be at, and then click personalize, and basically you can put the first name, the last name, or the email address, right? So over here, oh, let's start here. Over here, I'll just call this the Aweber ribbon. And basically it's real simple, almost work like a Word document if you're used to it. So whatever you want to change, you can just highlight, and this will change whatever you have highlighted. So if you wanted to change the text, that's fine. You can change that. You can change the size of your text, even though I will tell you sometimes you'll go high and it'll come in, it'll funnel into someone's email actually small anyway. So, but you can try to make it a little bit bigger. You can bold things, underline, and italicize. I did that backwards, but italicize, underline, you can do all that. You can do a strike through. I don't know why you would, but maybe for some reason you would want to do it. You can go ahead and let's do a yellow. You can do a highlight. Excuse me. Actually, I think this is the text. So you could change the text. So hit apply, the text color, and you could also do a highlight of that text color. I'm in internet marketing and I don't do a lot of this because it just look kind of salesy. So depending on what you're marketing, you may or may not make of any use to this. You can take different things. I'm just hitting Control or Command Z. It's Control Z on PCs, just to undo what I did. And I just want to be able to show you that maybe if you wanted to add a link, right? Maybe you told somebody to click here, you just highlight it and add a link. You can put your website or whatever website you want to put in there, will be fine. And there's the link. You can get rid of the link. You can bullet things. Let's see. Oops. Just took that away. You can say you want it to be a step 1, step 2, step 3 bullet, and obviously you would just enter information where you want to, like if you had to move step 2 up, that's fine. and obviously take off the numbers if the bullet didn't make sense to put a number on the end, or you can take it and make the bullets right as the dots basically. You can take the information, you can justify it left, you can center it, you can do it to the right. I don't know why you want to do that either. You can just justify it. Basically, push that back over there. You can also indent. And if you are savvy, HTML savvy, you can use a source code and type in code. That's for people who are advanced. I don't even know a whole bunch of HTML. So if you want to do that, you can. And the fun part is over here on the left hand side is where you can pretty much drag and drop different portions. You can call them widgets. I don't know what they call them here, but you can drag and drop these things here. So if you wanted to add a headline, you could just drag a headline there. And I don't know what you would call this, but let's just say, oh, we can just say your weekly marketing tips newsletter. Right? If you wanted a header. I don't use this, but it may be of use to you. We already have a paragraph section here, but if you wanted another paragraph section, it could be a paragraph section that you can add text to. You can, they have article, you can do like an article, you can click the edit, and basically over here, once you click it, you can grab an image, and then basically if you have an article that you want someone to read, you will take the link to your article and you will paste it here. Image, oh, that's the image URL, image link. You can put the link here, and you can put a little snippet of information here if you want. Right, so I'm just going to delete this so we won't have too many things added at once. You can delete it that easily. Image is cool. So image, you can go here and you can click on, you can upload a new image, or you can click on the image gallery. And from your image gallery, you can choose from their pictures, or you can go to my images, which are past images that you uploaded, and you can basically just click on it. Did it not appear? That only happens during there we go. That only happens during video tutorials, obviously. And you can resize it easily here. You can center it over here. You'll see where you're able to edit it. You can add a link to it. And should check your link. You can do whatever you want to here. The image size is pretty good. You can reset it or replace the image. So that's pretty cool. Now I'm going to jump past a lot of this because I want to show you something. A lot of times when I'm building an email and I decide to do, let's see here, a paragraph after an image, this may be a bad example. So let's do example paragraph, right? And let's say I do an image, another image. Well, let's see what happens. All right, so sometimes I have an image that is adjusted left, just like I did that. So when I adjust the image left and I want to start my text at the bottom, it swings it up all the way up here, and it's very annoying to try to get it down here. About the time I was able to do it, it kind of jacked up the way the email was looking, and I had to figure out how to do it. So this divider here is pretty cool with making sure that text following the image that's adjusted left is falling under the actual image, if that's what you prefer. So you put the image, the divider in between the text. See if I can get it. To me, honestly, guys, it's harder to get it. It's harder to get it afterwards. So let's delete the text, right? And I will put the divider here first, and you could just add a 0 to kind of make that divider invisible, and then you can add the paragraph and then the text, right? So now it's not all the way up here next to the picture, and that's something that you may need, you may not need, but I just wanted to throw that quick tip in there. So that's how the divider works. Pretty cool. You can also change the color or actually use the divider in your email. the image. So video, we could basically drag and drop a video in there, and you can just use it like a YouTube like video. Let's see here, copy that as a YouTube link, and we could put the YouTube URL there, and it appears a very smart system. You can mess with the title if you prefer. You have the destination URL, and basically you can do it left, right, or center. So that's pretty easy, pretty cool. Button, you can, and as you can see, guys, you can pretty much drag and drop this stuff anywhere. So let's delete that. I don't know if you saw, let me zoom out a little bit so you can see. If I take this button, I can drag it in between different things at the bottom, right? So I can put that button wherever I want. I'm gonna zoom back in a little bit, so I don't want it to be too small for you guys who are watching the video, but that you can drag this stuff anywhere. So basically I can click on here myself. I can click on the button and edit the properties. Maybe I want a yellow button, and then let's see. So we got a yellow button. We could click apply. Let's see the text. Oops. Edit your message. I don't know what I just did. Just click on here. The text style, I can make that black if I want. So you can apply that as well. So it's real easy, right? You can add a button, and obviously you can add what you want. Like maybe it's a video and you want to put watch now. So you can save that and keep going. So I'm going to go ahead and delete some of this content, guys, so it's not looking all crazy, but just showing you a good idea of what you can do here and how you create the message. How do I delete this? There we go. All right, so we also have a follow me. If you have your social media set up, you can easily use the drop down. I don't do this. I always have this information in my signature block, but you can easily click on add new account here and go through the setup process. It's really easy. You can go through the setup. It'll link your account, your Facebook account. I'm not going to do that, but that's if you want to. And you also have Twitter. You can do a product. If you have a product that you want to sell, you can go here. It works just like the image. You go to the image gallery or upload a new image here. You can add the URL to go wherever you want it to go. And basically you could put your product name. You can actually type in here and type a product description. So it's real easy, drag and drop stuff right here. So let's see here. We want to go to coupons. Coupon is cool. If you have a coupon that you can put in there that people can come out, you know, print or show over their phone in your business and actually apply that coupon code. And then if you have a logo, you can also drag and drop your logo. Like all of this stuff you don't have to use. Like I just want to show you all the features, and that way you'll have an idea of what you can do. Like some companies are really big on coupons and stuff like that. Actually, I don't want to upload my new one. They're really good on coupons and stuff like that. So you may want to use some of these features, you know, to kind of spice up your emails. And some of you, like me, are like internet marketers, people that's marketing from home. You don't want to, you know, drown the message out with a whole bunch of stuff. So there you add a logo if you want, right? And what else do we have here? Signature block. Your signature block should be set up. If you want to know how to set this stuff up, guys, go to the one of my videos on setting up a list. You can set up your signature block there. I may also have a video on how to set up your signature block. You can add a photo if you want, and then you'll have your signature block there. I don't normally use this here because I normally add my own signature block real easily, and I don't use this, but this is here for anybody who wants to use their, you know, plain signature block here. And we already went over the divider. And the last thing is the share. I don't use this either, but I will show you in case there are people who want to utilize it. Now, Aweber has a place where you can set up your social media sites and stuff like that. So once you set all of that up, these share buttons will be here to allow people to share your email message. So I think that's a pretty cool tool if you can use it. So I'm gonna leave this little ugly message, but you get the gist of it. I'm gonna leave this little ugly message here, and basically go through the rest of the process with you. Like, you just created the email, now you probably want to send it out. So I'm going to pretend that this is a really cool looking message, but I just showed you all the features, and I'm going to save and exit. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go back in there. I'm going to go back in there real quick. I'm going to show you something really cool, and that way you'll know. Instead of saving and exiting first, normally I like to preview and test. So once you preview and test, you can preview here if you want. You can put your personal email address here and send a test message. Then you go check it. I recommend, if you have links, guys, go through there, click on the links from your test message to make sure everything works. And that way you don't have any hiccups or have to resend a message. Or, I mean, obviously, if you're internet marketing, you probably send out a jacked up message before. I know I have. So basically, you're trying to prevent those jacked up messages, you know, the ones that said click here and they don't have a link. So you want to send out that test message, and then if everything is good and gravy, you can save and close. If not, you go back, edit the message, and do it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and save and exit, and you'll see your message, your draft messages right here. You can from here you can choose to delete it. You can add it in campaigns, broadcast. That's a whole nother video. I just want to teach you how to create this message. And basically you can just go here to schedule a broadcast, or you can add it to a follow-up series, but I'm just going to do a schedule to broadcast, meaning I want to send this out at a specific amount of time that I'm going to tell it to do right now. So basically the follow-up messages, you'll already have stuff set up like send 2 days after the first message. This one you can say send on this date and at this time. So the first thing you want to do is just go down each section. I don't normally use this. Basically, do you want to share this message? I don't share on any of this stuff. And here is asking who you want to receive the message. So this is the part where I said if you created your message in the beginning, you want to actually edit it. Like if you were sending it to the wrong list, you're able to edit the list actually. So if I wanted to exclude, let me see. Oh, actually, I may have to correct myself. Yeah, you definitely, let me see. The only thing I can say, if you went this far and you accidentally added this list and you didn't get any subscribers that day, you can probably say add it today. That way that people who, like if you haven't had any subscribers, they won't get any messages to people that's been on the list. But it looks like you cannot take them off. So we want to be careful and make sure you add the list that you want to utilize in the beginning. So here you can add, say you think that this applies to people on different lists. So maybe a business blog list and maybe a Facebook, YouTube video post list, right? You can click on what you want that to, like that you want that message to also go to those lists. What I'm going to do is uncheck it because this is not a real message. And if I accidentally hit send, because I am clumsy sometimes, I don't want it to send. So you can edit who you want it to send to, and you can exclude certain people as well. So if they're sitting on this list, you can exclude them from receiving this email at all. They may be on other lists. So you pretty much apply it. And a lot of times I want to send broadcasts immediately, but you may have a specific date and time. You can come in here, change the date and time. You can click on what date you want to send it. And it's that simple. Like you could just edit it there. I'm going to cancel this. And then you can send message now. If you send message now, it'll automatically send that message. to the list that you annotated. So I'm just going to hit cancel here, and that's pretty much the gist of it. That's how you create a message in Aweber. And if you need more information about how to do internet marketing, online marketing, maybe you're in affiliate marketing or MLM internet marketing, click on a link at the top of the description of this video so that I can give you more marketing tips and stuff like that, and basically show you a system that I use that really has helped me turn my business around on the internet and allow me to, you know, develop a reach across the internet versus, you know, just trying to recruit family and friends. So that's the end of this video. Hopefully you got a lot of value. If you have questions or you need more information, just comment and I will do my best to create a video pertaining to that question, or just answer you on the comment. This is Robin Williams from therealrobinwilliams.com. I see you on the top.